7 days a week, 365 days a year. We got a light schedule today, just Monday Night Football, just the one game. It's going to be like this for a little while, maybe the next month or so, but we'll have it. Things will start picking up as well because we're going to have the MAC conference having weekday games. We got a bunch of, the college football weekday schedules will start picking up as the month goes on. And I think, as there's some cancellations and makeup games, they'll start plugging them in on these weekday spots too, and they see how weak the schedule is. But looks like college basketball is a go for Thanksgiving, and then the NBA is going to start early. So, hey, it's all better than it was in July, right? So it really doesn't matter. And speaking about anything better than being in July, I got the guys with me again. And got Bittler, Ruffalo, and Zawacki. Brian Bittler coming off of his Jet win from the show. I guess if you just pick the same team every week, eventually you will get one. So, Brian, congratulations on your 1-6 record in Jet games.
No, that's okay. I mean,
I'll make it up. 1-6. It's 15%.
I don't think I've taken I don't think I've taken them every week, but I would say I'm around 1-4 on Jets.
So 20%. It's 20%.
See, I gotta be nice because I can't say it.
Well, I had a miserable day yesterday. I'm
not talking about your day. I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, I know. I had 3 games yesterday in the early games that I should have won all of them, including the Bills against the Jets. The kicker kicks 6 field goals. He misses, the cover, right? It's like, they can't even get into the end zone. I lose that one. I lose the Titans, who at halftime, I said, this is my best halftime bet, is the Titans second half -3.5. There's so many batted balls. This was my exact words. You can go back and watch the show. There was so many batted balls that could have easily been interceptions. All it takes is for a couple of those to go to become interceptions, and we're gonna have a tie game. And people were like, Steelers are killing them. I told you the Steelers, right? We got all that stuff, and it came down. They missed the field goal to even get to overtime. I got screwed on that. Then Raheem Morris. Okay, you want to talk about why you're not a head coach in the NFL and why you're an interim head coach and why you're not going to be a head coach? 4th and 5, leading by 1. I do not understand why you're clearly in field goal range. I mean, it's not even clearly in field goal range, right? You're inside the 20. You're in the red zone. Why you don't make this a 4-point game as opposed to a 1-point game? Why do you not? I mean, it changes the entire complexion of the game because the Lions come down and kick a field goal is what happens, and they take a 2-point lead, right? It's like, what are you thinking? I mean, what I noticed this weekend, not just in the pro games, but in the college games as well, is that there's all of a sudden this new, everyone's compelled that they have to go for it on almost every 4th down. It's like, there's nothing wrong with punting and playing defense because the rules are so offensive. Then, yes, Brian.
No, I don't want to talk over you, but maybe in that situation, if they would have kicked the field goal, gone up by 4, the Lions would have just drove the field, scored a touchdown there. So we don't know.
And then you're still down by 3, and you can still go down and kick a field goal and tie it up.
But that game was a hard
no sense. That makes absolutely no sense why you try to go. I know why you try to go for it. You try to go for it and end the game right there. But you go with the numbers, and the numbers, they've been doing it for years. You kick the field goal, and now they have to drive the length.
It's not even the numbers. It's not even the numbers. It is midway through the 3rd quarter or something. It's like there was nothing, no numbers, no book, it's 4th. It's not 4th and inches. It's not 4th and 1. It's 4th and 5.
Oh, yeah, you kick a field goal there, but when it came down to stopping the Lions, they couldn't stop them. They went right down the field on them, scored a touchdown.
Some hokey penalties in there, too. There was some hokey penalties in all the games. And then I was on the wrong side of the fix on Sunday night, right? I mean, the fix was in.
Arizona totally outplayed them with heart.
All right,
so Westbrook made bad throws. I mean, Westbrook, Russell Wilson.
Well, explain to me this then, okay? Explain to me explain to me these 2 things then. If the fix isn't in, explain to me the unnecessary roughness when the guy goes to tackle a guy that's an eligible receiver and that the ball has hit him in the hands. Okay? Because what that is 4th down from your own 7. The Seahawks would have had the ball inside Cardinal territory, at least 3 points, if not a touchdown, right? The way things were going. okay, for them, and 0 for the Cardinals. Instead, the Cardinals scored a touchdown on that drive. So 14-point swing on that, okay? That was such a bad call. Even the referee, and I'm gonna go to another play here, and this is the indisputable of indisputable when you know you're on the wrong. It's okay that the game is fixed, right? Because so many of them we see these bad calls. I just happen to be on the wrong side of this one, but it's like I've been on the right side of some of these too. But I will tell you,
Russell Wilson gets a lot of calls. I mean,
no. All right, so explain to me this then, okay? So there's a ref. Okay, here's my cup of coffee right here. Okay, you can see it. It's. I'll give it 1 full arm length. Okay, this is how far away I am from the cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a referee standing this close to a play. Okay, Tyler Lockett catches the ball in the end zone. Okay, in the back corner, right on the line. Okay, gets 1 foot in, gets the second foot in. It is a dicey, quick bang play. It is a touchdown. The referee raises his hands. That's standing 2 inches away. Okay, 2 inches. Like not 2 inches. We'll give it 1 coffee cup length. Okay, that's what we'll give it. We'll give it there. He raises his hands. He calls it touchdown. Some referee from the parking lot waves off the touchdown. They call it no touchdown, and they have to challenge to get this called a touchdown. And it's like they're thinking, and it wasn't like a quick challenge, turn around, overturn, or whatever. This is a 6 commercial.
I don't know.
It's like, is there any way we can not give them the touchdown? It's like they rule it touchdown on the field, then they don't rule it touchdown on the field. What referee has a better angle at that call than the one who is an arm's length, literally an arm's length away from this play?
Determination of the outcome.
But this is how much they tried to get the Cardinals this game. I mean, they stopped at nothing. Did this not happen? I mean, did this not happen?
It was a miracle touchdown. He's lucky he caught it and got his feet in, but
no,
it didn't.
No, that's all fine. It was an unbelievable play. Most of the time, the guy wouldn't even catch it. And you can make a mistake that the guy was out or went in. The referee, that's 2 inches from the play, is standing right there, calls it touchdown. And then it's overruled. His hands went up, right? Did I see something that nobody else saw?
No, his hands totally went up.
It's and then some other ref there's no way he could have been closer to the play than this guy. There is no possible way that he's closer to the play than the guy who's standing right there. Overturns this call? How is that possible?
Even the announcer was like, "What? What
no,
what do you mean?
It's like he raised his hands. It's like he goes he waits. He raises his hands, touchdown, and then what? It's not a touchdown. I mean, what?
Exactly the announcer is like, "What do you mean it's not a touchdown?"
It's like, yeah, and also the unnecessary roughness call. Even the other referee that they bring in, who's normally like, he's the guy that it's like if you're on the other side of it, it's like you don't even want to hear this opinion, because it's like he's going to tell you how you didn't get screwed, and then he confirms, yep, you got screwed. It's like it was like.
I mean, it was. I would have thrown. I mean, the guy came up and hit him for. I don't know. It was
he catches that ball. He catches that ball. He doesn't make that tackle. He's gone for a touchdown.
It was way past the play was over. He came up and ran right over him.
In actual speed, it's a bang play.
Oh.
It's part of football. It always has been. It's part of the game.
I totally thought Seattle had it when they missed the field goal in overtime, and then.
We were worried when it went to overtime. They lost the coin toss.
When they lost the coin toss, they thought that was good.
Coin toss, yeah.
Right.
I thought we were toast.
And then Metcalf scores the touchdown. It's called back, of course. Right.
Well, that was obviously a block in the.
Right. No. It was a holding. It was holding, and it was obvious that it was. That was a good call. But there's some other calls the other way. I mean, on Kirk's touchdown, he had the stiff arm out there. We saw that same call get called offensive pass interference in the Dallas game in Week 1, right?
Yeah,
the exact same thing. It was the exact same thing. And the argument was in that game that the arm was fully extended, and that was exactly what Kirk did. Exactly. The arm was fully extended. It was exactly the same play. It was exactly the same play. I mean, I was on the right side of it in the other one. I was on the wrong side of it in this one.
And that's why I don't like public sides.
Because I lost my stuff. I was like, that's not a.
But it's just the inconsistencies, you know. It's just the inconsistencies.
Sides, though, you're gonna get screwed sometimes like that.
Right.
So.
You know, but the game, you know, when games are obviously fixed, it makes it less fun. You know, and it's like,
I don't know. The game was awesome to me. I thought
right.
It was
Well,
if
you had the Cardinals, it was a nice win, but it doesn't make the product better. I mean, when I win one where I get the bad calls, it doesn't make the product better.
But you didn't see the game as the Cardinals outplaying them in the second half. That's what I saw. I saw a lot of heart out there. Their defense went all out. They got some turnovers when they had to get them.
Oh, I'm not making excuses. Believe me, I lost. Okay, I lost. I could sit here and call excuses or whatever I want all day long, right? I could sit here and it doesn't matter. The book took my money, right? It's like,
I was just saying Kyler Murray.
They're not going to pay. I can sit there and say whatever I want. They're not going to pay me out. But I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and say, oh, I did the in-game on this, I did this and whatever. It's like, you know, 2 days later.
It was a good, entertaining game. I don't know. If I would have lost, I still would have thought it was an entertaining game. I would have been pissed off, but, you know.
I don't think anyone could say what's going to go on for sure in March right now.
Well, I think by March we'll be looking better than we are now. It'll get better and better.
Oh, I'm not saying that there's I'm not saying that, you know, that I haven't been on the right side of a fix or that I'm making an excuse for my loss because the game was fixed. I'm just saying I don't understand how a referee that's 2 inches away from the play that signals his hand touchdown, how it becomes not a touchdown. I would love the explanation because they didn't give one, right? I had to listen to Collinsworth, you know, trying to figure what the hell was going on. And you want to talk about a painful experience. I mean, screw losing the money. I mean, I had to sit through 20 minutes of that crap, you know? There's nothing worse than Chris Collinsworth since he's been on that Pro Football Focus site. Oh my God, man. It's like nobody knows that much about football. Okay, let me get news for you. Okay, because the ball is not round, it takes funny bounces, and all these things happen. There's nobody out there that does. So why do you think you do? You know, it's annoying. He's like fanboy. You know, he's like one of those fanboys. It's like
I know a lot of fanboys.
Yeah, right. It's like all of a sudden this guy that we've never heard of, you know, makes a tackle, and all of a sudden he was like. Collinsworth knew about that this guy was going to make a tackle tonight because he's so good. It's like, what the hell are you talking about, man?
For me, in my area, it was the Penn State loss. All you saw were people crying about where the ball was, they called it a touchdown or not. To me, the top of the ball, the top of the tip of the football got across the line, the back end then touched the out-of-bounds line. So, I mean, it didn't have any bearing in the line, but to me, it was a touchdown.
Oh, we talked about it when I won against the Cowboys, so you're wrong. Bad guess. Maybe you can get a real name and a picture and be accountable for yourself, but you're wrong. Because we talk about it both ways on this show. Believe me.
Oh yeah.
We do it both ways. Believe me. When I get a shit call in my favor, I say clearly I got the shit call. In the Dallas game, right? I got the shit call. You know, it's like. If Christian Kirk's touchdown was legitimate, then the Dallas game was a shit call, right? It can't be both.
No.
I mean, you see the hand fighting on both the corner and the
I'm not saying there wasn't. I'm not saying any of those things. What I'm saying is that if one wide receiver, if their justification for calling offensive pass interference is that the hand is that the arm is fully extended. And another thing, because they're always hand fighting, and it's unless you have like Tyreek Hill who just freaking runs right past them, right? It's like you know that's so. Anyways, Brian, when we were doing so I forgot to tell you this. So yesterday you asked me when I was doing the Juice Williams Chase Daniel video, and we were going over it, and I said, this wide receiver is, he's going to be a great pro or whatever.
Hall of Famer, you said.
I didn't say he was a Hall of Famer. I said he was going to be a great pro. I didn't say he was a Hall of Famer. So the receiver was Jeremy Macklin.
Oh, yeah. He was very good for what college did he go to?
Missouri.
Oh, damn.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah, Chase Daniel was his quarterback. It was that game, Missouri against Illinois. Chase Daniel, they had Macklin up against Juice Williams in Illinois. That was the game. My spotlight game.
Well, it takes us into what we have tonight, doesn't it?
The biggest fix of the day yesterday, I think, was the Browns missing the extra point.
Oh, that was tremendous. That was awesome. I thought that was the best. I love Cody Parkey.
That he shanked that Hummer. Oh, look, hey, you got to miss this extra point. Vegas needs to make some money.
I thought I got screwed before they missed that extra point. I thought the Browns never should have covered that game. But...
This guy was 7 of 9 on props yesterday, but we didn't hear any of them, right?
Wow, awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we heard none of them. It's like that. You want to talk about the full of shit comment right there.
Right
we can't even call the guy out because he doesn't even have a real name. He's just embarrassed of who he is. That's right.
I was 0-1 on prop bets.
Yeah, by the way, anyone who I've been rejecting from getting into the Facebook group, I'll continue to say the same thing that I try and say every single day. And that is 99% of the time, if you're not a sports handicap or promoting your site and you've been rejected, the reason why you've been rejected is you don't have a profile or a profile picture. We don't accept clown pictures of Jim Carrey, whatever, stuff like that. We just don't accept it. It's like it doesn't have to necessarily even be your actual profile picture. I'm even lenient enough that if you go to your profile and can find pictures of you and a real profile with friends and all this kind of stuff like a normal person, then we'll still let you in, But we're not going to we're not going to let just unaccountable people in here. So this guy must be on. I'm on the wrong show.
You can't get people off of other shows.
No, I can't. Well, I can.
We were trying to grow that band number. We're gonna go into your show and kick you out.
It's so weird. It's like it's showing me October 24th. This was Saturday. You know what it is? Because I was looking for the stuff from Charles's. Here we go. All right, now we gotta get this guy out of here. Here we go. Jody Edmonds, I'm your friend. I'm your Facebook friend. Well, then why don't you say that on your thing? Jody Edmonds. For F's sake, I'm in. Oh. Well, then why didn't you post your pics? That's what I gotta say. Why didn't you post your pics? If you hit all these props, where are they? Why didn't you post them before? If you were in the Facebook group, you certainly had opportunity to do that. What did you guys think of Ann?
Fantastic.
Yes or no? I wasn't really asking you guys. I'm asking these guys. Your guys' opinion, unfortunately, doesn't matter.
Sorry.
I'm asking the audience. Sorry. I thought she was pretty good. Chris, what did you think?
Oh, now okay, I can go now. Okay, now she was very good, a welcome addition.
So we give her the. Rod?
She says this morning that people are messaging her or have messaged her this morning already, going, "Hey, we're excited to see you on the show."
Oh,
is what she said.
I asked her last night if she was gonna, when she wants to be on again. So
I know, but they see somebody new on the morning show and they're like, "Ooh, somebody new," so they kind of assumed that she was going to be on every day. But she doesn't. We could do another
show with her. We could do another show with her. We could move Ruffalo to the drive-through full time. I don't know.
And he's an awesome host.
He is good. He's better than
He
me.
is good, yeah.
He's better than me. I don't hear people saying Ruffalo should shut up.
It's like Batman and Robin on the drive-thru.
No, it's good because Tony is kind of like Tony can be a little dry and direct, and sometimes he's a little, but he has like a dry sense of humor. But Tony, sometimes I feel like he hammers me with the questions. He always did that on the podcast too, where it's like a relentless. He doesn't let you come up for air. It's like the follow-up question of the unprepared thing.
I know.
Yeah, he says to me, who do you think's going to step in for the Los Angeles Dodgers as their closer if
it's like
I'm totally didn't expect it, and I'm like, oh man, I don't have anything in front of me, and all my glasses on, I can't see, so
it's like
caught me off guard.
It's like Texas State is Texas State is looking at promoting their fourth string quarterback, but they also have this other running back that used to play a quarterback in high school. Do you think he's gonna? It's like what? It's like
how many bowls of popcorn do you think he can put down?
It's like, well, that's more my question.
Exactly. We can answer that one when he throws one out on the left field. You're like, oh man.
So, anyways,
Thanks, Tony.
we got the game tonight. I know that everyone.
Did we do our advertisements yet?
Well, we're gonna do it with the picks because we're gonna soften it up a little bit for this one because it's only one. Because yours, I gotta mute you. That's what's gonna happen. That's annoying.
My Jets hat to come in.
Well, you could have a Jet. I'll buy a Jets. I could give two shits. Man. You want to wear that? You get 1/6 of it. I'll give you 1/6 of a Jets hat and a Texans hat with it, right? But yeah, I mean, because I don't sit
5
here.
and 4 yesterday. It was Sharps the public action, so it was just barely a sharp day, not much. And the totals look pretty even.
So what do you got today, Brian? Who do you got in this game?
You asking me for my advertisement or my pick?
Both. Just get it out of the way.
Well, all right. My advertisement is I got my NFL Money Shot Monday. Check it out for $30, or my 1-year pass on sale, $100 off. $1,200. It's like $100 a month, dollars a day, $3 a day. Check it out. Pickdogs.com. Now for my pick. It's a public pick. I like the under. I think the Bears defense is going to step up. I think the Rams defense steps up. I think we don't see much scoring. Check out the prop for field goals. I think we're going to see a lot of field goals. Cooper Kupp first touchdown for the Rams, plus 800. So take the under. Cooper Kupp first touchdown.
And we'll be back. We just got to figure out her schedule. I will talk to her. Rod?
Well, for me in this game, I agree with what Brian says, but I think we just go over that number. I'm going to take the over. Give me the over 44.5.
You got anything for sale tonight?
And I got one pick on the winning side and the only NFL game we got going. I shared some soccer in the Facebook group already.
What is this guy posting? John Doe. Tottenham wins. I'm winning a 17 parlay win. We're going to throw you out.
John Dope.
Yeah, it's like, there's my accountability. Oh, okay. How would we know? But if you're going to post your wins, you got to post the ones before the game. The tickets before the game. You see a call us saying something. Lettering on the field goal that put the Cardinals on the 30-yard line. I don't know what that means.
The lettering.
Oh, it's definitely vexing. Ann is great. She is great. I really like her. The thing that I liked about Ann on the show, and I'll go back to this, and is that when you see women on the other shows, they're always in this seat, right? Mm-hmm. And on our show, she was kind of just in one of these seats, And I think that's, she's not here to be anything but an expert on picking games, because that's what our show is about. It doesn't, she's not here for any other purpose but to give out game pick winners. And that's
she had a winning day yesterday.
Yeah, she's had a winning day every day she's been on the site.
Yep.
I had winning days Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, okay,
Sunday.
Brian. Yeah, we heard it. We already heard your shit. So we want to talk about some other weeks. I mean,
No. We're on the current week now. We move forward, not backwards.
I like to have. I personally liked having Ann on the show. I liked having Ann on the show because I got pounded last by you guys.
Ann's a very awesome lady, very nice.
Brian Koken over there.
The light hurts my eyes. I have to put my shades on. I'm so hot, I'm on fire that my retinas are getting burned.
Yeah, I think
you'll get no sun. You can be.
You'd be surprised. So on this comment, you'd be surprised how many handicappers know very little of the players, because most of them are looking at data and numbers and all these other things. That the players, it's like a secondary thing. Brian only knows players because he plays fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of players.
My fantasy team's so awesome. How's your
my fantasy? Justin Herbert is a guy I picked up at the beginning of the year. Great young quarterback. Had an awesome day yesterday as far as fantasy numbers go.
Well, if you would have watched our draft show, I wanted him over Tua for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Mitch talked about him.
Yep.
That was why I picked him up.
I was big on Herbert over Tua. You know, they did play the Jaguars.
Do I go now?
Your turn. Chris has just been sitting there waiting quiet.
I didn't want to talk over anybody. For this one, I like the first half under. I think both teams come out slow. I think there's going to be a lot of punting. I think there's going to be some field goals, but 21 for the first half. I see this one being a low-scoring game going into the half. For first touchdown to like Robert Woods for the Rams at plus 800 and Jimmy Graham for the Bears at plus 1,400.
You only get one.
I think Jimmy Graham's a good value.
I want one for each team. And over at the Premium Area today, I got a Monday mix bag and put together a 3-pack. I got the side and the total from the Monday night game and my favorite EPL soccer play today over at the website for $29.95. I put some soccer in the Facebook group as well.
Who throws the most interceptions tonight?
So on this one, Wayne is asking, Ann said she wants to be on Saturday instead of Sunday. She could actually be on both, but she has a scheduling conflict with our Saturday show. She's on another show. No, I'm just kidding. She's not on another show. She just has like life,
Life, yeah.
Life stuff. But it's possible that we could maybe have her on the drive-thru on Friday, or that we could bump somebody else. We could bump Chris or something on Friday. Have her on. I don't know. Chris is like, I think I hurt his feelings.
That's okay. I'm good. I'm good with whatever. I go with the flow.
It's like you used to at least laugh at my jokes. Yeah. Wrong one.
Because I never know if you're joking or not. Either.
What?
There are times when I don't know if you're joking or not, and I don't want to laugh and be the guy that's like laughing at something serious.
Rod, what does your shirt say? Nice. My birthday was really good. It was good. Yeah, it is that kind of show. There's only one game, so it makes it tough.
Oh, I'll be giving out the Thursday NFL spread winner on the drive-thru.
Why is he wearing sunglasses inside? 'Cause he's an idiot. That's why. I'll answer it for him. Freaking idiot.
I'm doing my Dave Koken impression.
Yeah, well, he's on another channel. You could be on that show instead. Yep, she was the only one on the under for the Packers game. Burrow went off. Oh, God. Where is this guy? We got to find this guy. Oh, we got a freaking asshole. Anyways, I'm on the under in this one. I I'll come back on my prop. Brian, what do you see on the early lines for college football for this week that you like?
Honestly, I haven't even. I got to be honest with you. I haven't even looked at them. Some of the games on Thursday, the lines look pretty large, and it's for me. It was hard to back some of the dogs in that one. I like South Alabama on the road. That one stuck out to me. I think that's Thursday night, or is it Friday night? Thursday night, South Alabama. Also, the Eagles at home on Sunday against the Cowboys. I don't know how the Cowboys are even going to cover a spread. Unlike I don't know. It should be interesting.
They looked awful, man.
Poor Andy Dalton.
I wonder if they're going to move that game from the flex spot on Sunday night.
I would.
Because, you have the 49ers and Seahawks, but I don't know. You probably can't have Seattle going back-to-back prime time, but...
Where's that game at?
In Seattle. 4:25.
He's going to have to back the Seahawks, probably.
The line dropped from 6 to 3 already, though.
All right. That's always not fun. It's like, let's just come on here and spam your show or whatever. So you act like an idiot. Anyways. Rod, you see anything on the early lines? Minnesota at Maryland, anybody? Maryland sucks, man. They're terrible.
I'm on Minnesota in that one.
Seems like a ton of points.
I gave them the benefit of the doubt against Northwestern, and they got their asses kicked.
How about Cincinnati against Memphis -6.5? Slaughtered SMU. Slaughtered.
I like Marshall on Friday. I think they'll stomp them. Or FIU.
FIU not good
I'm a Memphis guy. I like Memphis.
I'm leaning towards Iowa State. I think Kansas loses by 30 the rest of the way.
Who has Miami got this week? Are they off?
I think they're off this week.
Holy man, Michigan by 25, eh?
Yep. Some big ones.
That's insane. That's too many.
My early dog of probably my premium picks, Arkansas plus the 10.5 against Texas A&M. Love me some Hogs this year. Love me some Hogs.
That at Texas A&M? I assume it is with that line.
The Hogs are 4-0 against the number. They've been doing it. New Mexico gets on board this week against San Jose State. The Lobos. That doesn't bring in some likes and some thumbs up. Nothing's gonna.
Jets plus 20.5 this week.
Yep. All right. Well, we had one game to talk about, and no one else seems to have anything else here. Anyone got any soccer? Anything else they want us to give out? Rod, Chris, Ryan? Anything? Bueller?
Bears first field goal prop. I don't know if I mentioned that. I like that.
That's it.
So yeah, soccer I shared in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
But if people watching here, I took Tottenham -1, Brighton money line, AC Milan money line, Levante and Celta de Vigo, both teams to score.
So Chris, with there only one game tonight, what are you guys talking about on the drive-through tonight?
I'm probably going to take a look at. Brian said he's going to have the Thursday night preview, and we're going to have some early looks at some of the college football lines for the week coming up, and there's going to be some Champions League discussion as well. You're waiting for Champions League tomorrow and Wednesday with Al Niños, and we're going to have a few games to talk about tonight. and also some recaps of the World Series and preview the World Series and recaps of the football from the weekend.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Can't miss.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to do some victory laps.
That sounds like some can't miss YouTube. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. I know it was a tough one. Gets that way. I think the next couple days are going to be like this. Thursday we'll have a lot of action though, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do a.
How about a Pac-12 preview on Wednesday, maybe for the football?
Do they start this week?
Well, soon. It was.
Do we
I guess
care?
we're still a week away.
If they didn't play at all, would anyone notice?
I like any college football.
I'm just saying. Would anybody notice? Because like all the best players in the Pac-12 have opted out.
I'd like to see BYU in the Pac-12.
They will not let them in. They took Utah and Colorado was who they added when they added last. Colorado from the Big 12. That's why the Big 12 is down to 8. Because they took Colorado. They took, and who else? Nebraska went to the Big 10. They had. I mean, the teams that should be added to the Big 12, Houston, definitely. I mean,
yep.
Houston and Boise.
Yep.
Maybe Cincinnati even. If you have West Virginia, why don't you have like Cincinnati? Get into Ohio at least.
Cincinnati in the Big 10.
That's not going to happen. Ohio State.
Well, they can add Nebraska.
Yeah, but you ever seen Nebraska? You ever been to a Nebraska, road game?
No.
That's why. Believe me, that's why Nebraska's in there. Nebraska's sick, man. They have so many fans. I mean, I've gone to so many Orange Bowl games that Nebraska's been in, and they always have the dominant fan base. When we beat them in the Rose Bowl, we had like 5,000 fans. They had like 95,000. Keith Jackson, I watched the replay of the game. Keith Jackson said, "It might be a sea of red out there, but that little puddle of orange and green's having a hoot about right now." So when Andre Johnson, I think, scored his 3rd touchdown of the game or something. Like, they had no answer. Jonathan Vilma depleted that quarterback or that receiver. I was like, oh my God.
Who does Notre Dame have this week? And that's not Clemson yet.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. Brian loves those Yellow Jackets. He had them again this week. We got basted. Boston College.
It wasn't a premium pick. Wait.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't a premium.
What do you think? Like looking at the card, regardless of spread, what's the biggest ass kicking on the board? Because I've got mine, and I know I got mine. It might be a premium pick anyway. So here's mine, and you guys can decide. I'll give you guys a little bit more time. Okay, App State minus 31.5 against Louisiana Monroe. Brian, is that something you can sick your teeth into? 54% on Louisiana Monroe. The line's up a half a point, so it even fits your model. And it's Louisiana Monroe. They will be in the home.
Just give me a minute here.
All right, go ahead. Chris, you see one out there? What's your ass kicking of the week?
I'm not trying to spoil what I was going to give out on the drive-thru tonight, but Iowa State minus 28.5 against Kansas. I could see Iowa State putting up 63 there.
Rod, what do you see? Anything?
My ass kicking of the week is going to be Alabama over Mississippi State. That team's just brutal, man. They'll never be able to score enough to keep up.
How about you, Brian? What's your ass kicking of the week?
Maybe Ohio State crushing Penn State.
You think they're going to beat them by 50 or 60 points? Because that's what it's going to take to be the ass kicking of the week.
I was thinking more like a 30-point win, but
I don't think 30 is going to do it because there's bigger numbers out there than that. Like Michigan is 25 over Michigan State. That has a chance. That has a chance, you know. I hate Michigan, but that one has a chance.
Maybe Minnesota, Maryland, too.
BYU over Western Kentucky.
Marshall's going to whoop FIU.
Anyways, man.
Beat Jackson State. Marshall's going to run right over them. It's going to be a hurting.
Anyways. Going to call it a show. I think it was a show. I didn't give out my pick. I'll give out, let's see. Robert Woods. I don't know what the odds are.
Well, he scored touchdowns in back-to-back games, so.
Mitch has Robert Woods. I got Cooper Kupp, and
I had Cooper Kupp last time. He didn't do it for me.
And Chris has.
I had Robert Woods and Jimmy Graham.
You can't have both.
You can't have two. You have to pick one. You don't get two.
One for each team.
You get one. No, it doesn't.
No,
work
it
that way.
doesn't
You get
It
one.
doesn't
like
work.
that.
There's only one first touchdown scored.
Okay, well, no one said that the last few times I've done
Well,
it.
everyone's always given one.
Fine, Robert Woods.
Who throws the first interception tonight? Nick Foles.
Ugh.
Or
I think the first touchdown could be defensive also. I would go for that.
I almost took the Bears because I was thinking they might intercept them, take him back, but kind of like that interception. It should have been a touchdown last night when that guy ran him down from behind. But
First touchdown, Allen Robinson.
I like him.
Allen Robinson. First touchdown.
I almost jumped out of my seat when I saw that interception last night. It's like, go, go, go. Oh, no, he got caught.
Well, at least he didn't trip on his own feet. That was the stumble bumble of the week.
I was thinking that would have been me. I would have stopped quick and tried to get his momentum past me and then take it. I don't know. That guy is just a specimen.
The look on Jones's face, it looked like he was getting a root canal as he was running. Like, you can't run 50 yards and you're the quarterback? Yikes. He looked like, and even the cameraman had to zoom right in to see the shot of his face. And then your defense is laughing at you? Oh, my.
I love football.
How does that division get a playoff team? Seriously.
If
You
the
lose your
Eagles were
playoff
healthy,
spot.
they would be tough. The Eagles would be if they were healthy, they'd be tough. But
None of those teams in that division are tough. You know who's going
the
to
Redskins defense looked good yesterday. But
Yeah, watch out. That's probably not a bad bet.
Cowboys
I mean,
are so
Washington,
bad,
the
man.
football team's
Cowboys are
decent.
so bad.
The Washington football team definitely can
Yeah.
good future bet to win that division.
All right. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a great night. And, of course, we'll try and act more professional tomorrow.